What is up, Heifas and friends? Welcome to another riveting episode of Java and Journeys with Jillian. If you're new here to this channel, hey, what's up? How are you doing? My name is Jillian. Thank you for joining me on this crazy rainy day. Y'all, listen, another way Disney is taking my coins. So, of course, look out here. It is very cloudy. It was just pouring rain. The rain has let up a little bit now, which is how I'm able to step outside to film with you. But let me tell you all something. So, of course, we're on the monorail to get here from the transit station. And it looks ominous. And I'm like, is this supposed to rain? So we discovered that there is supposed to be a downpour. And I'm like, of course, in true not thinking fashion, not planning ahead, not stepping outside of my house and saying, it looks like it's about to rain. I just completely step out, t-shirt, no poncho, nothing. So we get here, it starts pouring. I was going to film my intro to you all right outside the gate, and I'm like, okay, I can't do this. It is coming down, so I make a mad dash for it. I am making my way out here. We go straight to the Emporium, to the gift shop, and I'm like, let me just see what jacket. So of course, do you all see this Minnie Mouse number that I am rocking? This is so cute. It says Minnie Mouse right here. And this is another way that Disney's just getting my coins. But if you are a season pass holder, what is really great, or Magic Key holder more appropriately for Disney, is that you get discounts, right? Depending on the tier that you're in, denotes like how much of a discount, of course. So this was great. This jacket was basically 80 bucks, but with my discount, I got it for 60. And it seems really cute. You know, we're rocking our Minnie Mouse here, and it's hard to see the full thing, but basically you have the little black number right here. The rest of it's polka dots, and look at the cute, like, the ear number going on here. Like, so adorable. And I can also pull the drawstrings here to tighten this a little bit, but I'm like, you know what, let's just go ahead and get a cute Disney jacket. And this is probably going to be something I may leave in my car, so when there are rainy days like this and we're going to Disney more specifically, I can throw this on and not feel like a complete idiot. But I hope you all are staying dry out there. So why am I here today beyond just to hang out? Well, they have these really cute Prince Charming carousel popcorn buckets that I am hoping to get my eye on. You all know sometimes how these really cute, the cuter the popcorn bucket, sometimes the quicker it goes out of stock. So we're here on a weekend. Let's see, we're gonna be lucky to get that popcorn bucket and just hang on out. Let's get going on this journey. Hey y'all, so while we are walking, we are actually going to veer over to one of the popcorn stands. See, they have this adorable Prince Charming popcorn bucket. And then I think because of the weather, we're probably gonna head over to like Carousel Progress, do something indoors for a little bit. And I think why not, like, go ahead, get your little popcorn going. Although I don't know if you can actually eat inside the Carousel Progress. But either way, we'll be out of this weather. But it's let up, as you can see here, and the crowds are still going, because there is never not a busy day here at the Magic Kingdom. How are you all doing, by the way? I hope wherever it is, like, we're in winter technically right now, so I hope you're staying warm out there, especially for those of you all, if you're in the US and you live in parts of the Midwest, the Northeast, but I know other parts of the world, it is pretty cold, and the winter weather has been pretty intense, especially here in the US, in the Midwest, the northern parts of the US, and in Canada. So I hope you all are staying warm out there. I certainly am happy that it is cooled down a little bit, but y'all, I am over this weather. The long-term plan is to eventually make our way back to the West Coast, and not like anytime soon, hopefully in the next year or two, we'll see. But y'all, this weather is a complete chop. It is a chop, tomato, tomato, tomato. 1 minute, especially right now, because we are stepping out of eventually the winter into the spring. It is like 2 weeks ago, a little over 2 weeks ago, it was like 40 degrees. Then it hops back up to 80. And now, because of the rain, which we haven't had rain in a while actually, it feels so much cooler. So I needed this jacket, because I don't know about you all, but if I am wet and cold, it's not good. Oh, y'all, look, I can actually, at this stand, I can actually see the popcorn bucket here. So I'm super excited. And I feel like because I see it here, and I think I see it on display still. That's a good sign that they probably still have it. So as soon as I get it, I'll show you all a little bit about what it looks like around the outside and inside of the popcorn bucket. So stay tuned. All right, everyone, and we got our Prince Charming carousel popcorn bucket. Is this not the cutest? So at the very bottom base, you can actually wind this up. So it has like that mechanism right there, which is really awesome. There's also a locking mechanism. So when it stops spinning, you don't have to worry about it knocking into something and the music still playing. And it has lights, which is really hard to see in the daytime right here, but there's a switch to turn the lights on and off. So you can kind of see it maybe faintly a little bit here. It will be much better to see the lights, of course, when it's darker outside. But I love the fact that this like spins. It's so adorable. Look at the color. Let's get into the color. So you have our, horses going around the carousel, our little regal carousel sign, Prince Charming. This is just like so adorable. And I think that this is one of the best shaped popcorn buckets because you have all of the detailing on the outside of the bucket. And at the top, you can actually open. So you can just push this down at the top. And then look, you have like plenty of space for your popcorn. So it's not oddly shaped because sometimes depending on the shape and the size of the popcorn bucket you get from Disney, it can be a bit cumbersome, but this is pretty easy. And I also love the band for this too. Very colorful and just like so appropriate, I think, to showcase this near Cinderella's castle. And because the weather has let up, y'all, get into my ear action right now. This is the Munchling brand here at Disney of the ears, and I actually got this at Epcot during the Festival of Arts. So I love, like, yes, I'm an adult, so sue me, but I love the little Munchling characters, or like the little, my co-producer for Christmas got me like this little container of Squishmallows, but they're like tiny Squishmallows, not the massive ones. I love things like this. They just make me smile. I think this is so adorbs, and they're like in the shape of our favorite Disney treats. So come on, get into it. Now we have our cute Prince Charming popcorn bucket. We have our Munchling headband. We have our mini jacket to keep us dry and warm. I am feeling much better today. And now we can get on to walking around and just hanging out because we have very quickly achieved our objective. So let's go on to the next stop and I'll continue to show you around Magic Kingdom on this very rainy day. And y'all, I feel like a major bag lady because I have my popcorn bucket like draped around me here while I'm trying to walk and talk with you all. And my co-producer was like, oh, we should have waited till we left to get that, because it can feel a little bit cumbersome when you're like bagged up with everything. But here's the thing with these popcorn buckets, especially like I said, when you have a really cute design that's popular, you never know when they are going to sell out of these things on a given day or even just period, right? Like these just came out, so I don't think they're going to sell like out anytime soon. But you want to just go ahead, and I think when you find cute things that you're attracted to here at Disney, if it's something where you're like, I'm not going to wait for it to go on sale online, or I know I can't get it online, I love it, let me go ahead and get it, do it, because oftentimes when these things are gone, they're gone. So I'm excited that I have it, and let me show you all a little bit of what we're working with here at Magic Kingdom on this rainy day. So again, busy, but I think one of the things that we may try to do, and it's like, you heifer, like, what are you talking about? It's rainy out there, it's wet, but we may actually try to get on Tiana's ride, so the Bayou Adventure. We may try that out. I'm not 100% sure, but we are in the virtual queue, but our number is not going to be up for quite a while. And, oh, it looks like my sister and co-producer are interested in something at the Cheshire Cafe. Let's see what's going on here. Now, check out this cupcake. My co-producer is actually going to get the Cheshire Cat tail, but they also have this Miriam birthday cupcake, which looks super colorful. Y'all, I don't know if you peeped out my last video, but we went to the Florida State Fair and came home with a bunch of treats, so don't really feel like taking another cupcake home. I'm going to share some of this Cheshire Cat tail with my co-producer here, take a couple bites, but Oh, it's so hard. Let me show you what this looks like in case you're interested. So it's like basically like a Danish, like a pastry here. There is, of course, frosting or icing drizzled across the top, and the filling is like a chocolate filling. So we're gonna taste this out and see. It looks all right. I'm feeling a little dubious about it, but hopefully it won't be too dry. All right, so that tasted better than it looked. I just wasn't sure, and especially with it being a pastry, I'm like, oh, this is giving me dry vibes. But no, it was actually quite soft and pillowy. It honestly reminded me of a chocolate croissant that you can get at any type of like cafe, except not as crunchy on the top. So if you like that crunchy texture, at least the one that I received wasn't crunchy, but it was warm, it was soft, it was pillowy. Also the chocolate in it, I think was like a dark chocolate, which my sister is not a fan of dark chocolate, so she didn't really care for it. But I thought it was actually pretty good, and my co-producer was telling me that the cattail actually is quite a popular item here in Magic Kingdom. I didn't know that. So I'm glad that I tried it. It was not bad at all, and whenever you can, it's always great to just split things so people, you feel a little bit less guilty about the calories, because I'm just like, Lord knows, like, I'm only going to take a couple bites of this. We have so many sweets. I honestly don't know the influencers and the content creators that especially do the Disney specific stuff, and the ones that like Magic Journeys and Bippity Boppity Broke and a lot of the other amazing content creators that come over and they try all these treats. I'm like, I'm sure they're rolling with like some friends in a crew, but it is a lot of sugar to consume. And so for me, like, I'm trying my best, y'all, to split, take a couple bites, split, take a couple bites, because it all adds up, right? But anywho, so we are here at one of the gift shops in Tomorrowland, and one of the things that my sister is actually interested in, I should have mentioned this, I kind of forgot, is this Cinderella collection that they have only in certain gift shops. So luckily we're able to find it. And this is the Star Traders gift shop that's right near the People Mover in Tomorrowland. I love this Loungefly bag. I love the furry texture of it, and even like the color. This is very cute. And then here are the shirts. I'll show you all a little bit. Here's Miss Cinderella. I actually really like this long sleeve, and this is not super thick. Part of me, it's giving crew neck sweater, but it's not as thick as a crew neck sweater, so it's really nice. It's that happy medium between a sweater and a long sleeve, where it's not super thin, but also not super thick. And look at these ears. These are very pretty, like all the Cinderella princess vibes. So very cute. And then we have this shirt, which you all saw on the other side. So a minimal collection. If you look over here, they have some ornaments. They look very cute. And then they have, 75th anniversary of Cinderella. I think this shirt is super adorable, and even more ornaments right here. Also, I want to make sure I give you a good shot of this sweater. This one is a different texture than that blue one. I actually think I like the blue one a little bit better, which is the one I think my sister is eyeballing. And then also, how could I not talk about this adorable, like, Cinderella, I want to say stuffed animal, but Cinderella doll, more appropriately. Very cute. Very princess. And y'all, I'm all over the place with this, but this blue long sleeve Cinderella 75th anniversary, I didn't realize this until my sister actually was eyeballing the back of this. But this is so adorable. It says, "Once upon a time" on the back with our fairy godmother. So adorable. And then also peep out the sleeves. Our little birdie helpers are on the sleeve. Y'all, this is such a beautifully detailed long sleeve, like non-spirit jersey. This is probably one of the more detailed long sleeve shirts that I've seen from Disney in a while. It has a lot of as the sequin going on, glow. It's really beautiful. And also some interesting merch that my sister had pointed out is that they have a lineup of these princess baseball shirts, and this one is the Ariel themed one, which is so cute. And you see on the sleeves here a little shell, and of course the thingamabob, aka fork. And then we have Ariel and the year that basically the film was made. And this, funnily enough, is the year my sister was born. So this is very cute. And they have them, of course, representative of all the different princesses. But for this particular gift shop, this is the only one that they have right now, and only in extra large, which is a bit too big for my sister. So we're going to keep. Okay, we have left out of the gift shop. We are going to head over to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Let me tell you all something. My sister was like, we picked the wrong day to come. It was getting so crowded in there, and of course it's a weekend, right? I wish I could tell you all when is there like the best day to come here. As I was applying, like it's always busy. It literally is always busy. I think like pre-pandemic, you could probably map it out a little bit better of like slower times. And obviously there are slower times of the year versus like if you come here during like July 4th weekend or any major holiday, right? But it is just nuts here. So we're going to go over to Tiana's and hang out, say hello to our girl Tiana. And then I think we're gonna head out of here because honestly, the main purpose of coming over was to check out the popcorn buckets and the Cinderella collection. Check and check. Y'all know that sometimes we're not always this successful, so it's like, let's go ahead and exit out on a high note. We're gonna head over to Tiana's and check out the gift shop over there. So I think my sister's gonna get one of the sleeping alligator plushies. So we're gonna check that out. They actually have the characters that are like of the sleeping animals, and they're so soft, especially if you have a road trip or something to like lay on. But they have all of them on sale right now. But, oh, y'all look. Look at my lack of being able to concentrate. We have Winnie the Pooh and Tigger over for photo ops. That's so fun. But they have all these characters on sale right now, but the alligator, of course. And he's a little bit newer, and also to me, the most fun of the sleeping stuffed animals. So we're gonna go over there. I think my sister's gonna go ahead and bite the bullet and grab one. And then y'all, look at this. This is wild. You know, another day in the neighborhood. I honestly had to do some breathing exercises while I was in the gift shop because I was just like, I can't. It's time to get out of here. It's getting a little bit too crowded and too busy. And then also, of course, when it starts raining, everyone wants to go indoors, even if they're not intending to buy something, they just are trying to stay dry. Understandable, but it can just get so crowded and so busy. And y'all, I can't, like, especially ever since the pandemic, I have a hard time feeling like I am like shoulder to shoulder around other people. I don't mind crowds, but it's like when you just feel like you're stuck in a little space and you can't move and you can't get out. I can only take that for so long. And right now, especially here in the US, there are like different variants of the flu going around. People are getting COVID. It is insane. Stay healthy. And if you aren't feeling well, please stay at home first and foremost. Take care of yourself, but wear a mask. Like, y'all know I don't try to get political up in here, but this is like not, it has nothing to do with politics. It's about like health and safety and being mindful of the other people around you. Don't let me snatch you, girl. Don't let me catch you out here. You're sick. It's clear that you're sick. And it's not like a little dry cough like something's in my throat. It's like that cough like I have cold and I'm stuffed up. Y'all, don't make me cut you. Don't make me cut you in front of Cinderella's castle, okay? Mask up, y'all. Like, I hate that things like this have become so politicized, things that feel very common sense. Like, would you want someone coughing all over you and being all over you while you're sick? Absolutely not. No, ma'am. We are not all trying to get ill out here. So keep yourself healthy. Have your hand sanitizer. That is something else, too, like, especially right now, more than ever. Like, as soon as we walked out of that gift shop, we were sanitizing our hands. Like, always keep some sanitizer on you. We're at any type of, like, event, especially something as crowded as this. Have your can of Lysol, girl. Like, keep yourself safe. Don't start none, won't be none. just wanted to get on my little soapbox rant right there as we head over to the Bayou Adventure. Who else is ready to cuss you out if you start acting up? Cinderella stepsisters, you know they don't play. You know they don't play, girl. Listen, they don't play, and neither do I. I'll check back in with you all when we get to Tiana's. And on our way to the Bayou, why not take a riverboat trip? So the riverboat is coming into port, so to speak. And if you haven't, one of my earlier YouTube videos is actually filming the riverboat experience because that was my first time. So this will be my second time getting on the riverboat. And y'all, this whole area is going to eventually shut down. And I am going to miss it because it is quite beautiful. But we're just going to enjoy the experience while we can. And something that I haven't done where the boat takes you around, you'll see like Tom Sawyer's Island. I have never actually done the Tom Sawyer Island experience. So I am looking forward to eventually maybe trying to get a chance to check that out, especially before, let me cut over here, especially before they shut that down. And for those of you all who may be unfamiliar, the reason why they are shutting this down is because they are going to prepare for a Cars Land. So if you've ever experienced Cars Land, you know how much fun it is at Disneyland in California. So they're going to do some type of Cars Land experience here. So it's going to be fun, but I am going to miss the riverboat because it kind of ties in the whole theme, especially in this section of the park where you have like early Americas, and you also have like kind of like the Mark Twain-esque Tom Sawyer experience. So this will be a missed experience. So if you're able to come to Disney World anytime soon, definitely take advantage of riding riverboat because it will be going bye-bye. And y'all check out Big Thunder Mountain. Right now, it is closed down as they are currently replacing the track, and it's so weird to see like all the construction materials and everything around. And also just not, look, you see where the track used to be? All of that is pulled up. And it's just crazy to see it the way it is right now because of course it's one of the major rides here at Magic Kingdom. I can't wait for it to reopen again because it's weird not to see that coaster pass through. But, you know, refurbishment is needed, especially to create a better ride experience for those that are into Big Thunder. All right, everyone, so we have made it over to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. We're just going to, like I said, peep out the gift shop, check out the Lewis, the Gator, Sleepy plushies, and then we're probably going to head up out here. Y'all had to put my Munchlings headband in my bag to start pouring again, and I'm like, you know what, I give up. I'm just going to keep it in my bag in case it rains on the way out and I'm not like scrambling. So it's all good. This is a learning lesson for me because I should have known better when I walked out the house. And instead, girl, I let Disney get more of my coin. But here's the outside of the gift shop here at Tiana's Bayou Adventure Critter Co-op. And it is a very cute gift shop. And y'all, let me tell you something. If you are traveling with folks who don't believe in seasoning, believe it or not, if you find yourself at the Critter Co-op, you can actually get yourself some hot sauce, girl. Get yourself some seasonings. Oh, here's our sleeping Lewis. So this is what my sister is interested in getting. Aren't these adorable? They're just so cute. And like I said, if you want to get these, they have them online as well. And most of the characters are on sale, but not this one. And these are just fun to lay on, especially if you're like lounging around at home or you're on a road trip. And he has his little trumpet here. Oh my gosh, this is just so cute. And y'all, you know what I'm talking about? Some seasonings. We see Tiana's critter fans are hooking up some gumbo over here. And like I said, if you're traveling with some folks who don't believe in that seasoning, you just make your way over to the co-op and you can get your fair share of some gumbo seasoning. Really save the day here. Some seafood seasoning. And these are all inspired by Leah Chase. And I also like our little spice rack here. This is just so cute. I just can't. I love Tiana. And y'all know, again, it's Black History Month. And I'm not going to show you the full line of merch, but just like, look at this. I love this Tiana mug, Tiana Foods. Just stop. And the little apron, I can't. But if you want some hot sauce, I know you're like, Heffa, you were just talking to us about some hot sauce. We want some hot sauce in our bag swag. Let me show you. The hot sauce is very adjacent. There's just someone standing in that area, but I'm going to show you all in just a second. So check out, we have all of our hot sauces here. Come on now. Don't let your relatives or the people you're traveling with put you in a situation where you're stuck with some flavorless food at Magic Kingdom, because girl, it will happen. Magic Kingdom is not known for their cuisine, so you better come over here and get you some roasted pepper hot sauce. And while you're at it, go ahead and hook yourself up with some spicy butter toffee peanuts. Come on now. And then also to protect your coins, you see how Tiana's looking out for us? You too can have your very own restaurant fun can that comes with chocolate coins. And again, it's very adorable, especially if you just have like loose change hanging around. Okay, so we're debating if this is actually really spicy because my sister was looking at the ingredients. And as you see on here, the only spice is quote-unquote paprika. Do you all think paprika is what you use to spicify your food? It is a spice, but paprika is not typically what I would go for. I would go for like some chili flakes. I would go for some like sriracha. So I actually don't know how spicy these are. Do y'all think I should buy these and let you know if these are spicy or not? I'm going to pray about it because I don't know. Some of these things can be hit or miss after I just told you all to get some. But I like toffee. And I think this is an interesting flavor combination, so I'm going to think about it. All right, people, I'm going to just show you very quickly what it looks like and this is adjacent to where we were just at with the seasonings, which really didn't have very many people, but as you can see, this is where a lot of the merch is housed. Far busier, but we have our Lewis, and we are also going to try those butter toffee nuts because I kind of feel like I have to, right? I just mentioned it, and how dare I recommend something that I haven't tried? So I'm going to try it out, and I'm also going to take this Tiana mug because, you know, it is Black History Month. We are celebrating our people, and this is an adorable mug, so we're going to get it. Let's go ahead, purchase our merch, and get the H out of here and go home. All right, y'all, we have our merch. We are going to get out of here because, as you can see, it is still, of course, like very busy, especially along the way by Haunted Mansion, which was like absolutely insane. I really appreciate you all joining this journey with me. And what the hell have we learned as we're exiting out? Well, we learned that when you're in the state of Florida, you always have to be prepared for rain. Otherwise, Disney will show you all the cute merchandise and they will unabashedly take your coin. With that said, did you like, did you subscribe, did you comment? If you haven't, girl, what are you waiting on? Come on, join Heffa Nation with me and everybody else. Until the next journey, I'll catch you all next time. Stay warm and stay dry out there. See ya.